First of all, race. There's no set of genes that you could say, oh, those are African genes. There's no like Norwegian genes. There's none of that. There's no, I mean, none of those things exist among scientists.
How about the blood types?
Blood types exist.
Like Rh negative.
Yeah, I mean, all that shit exists. But there's
Do you think, real quick though, do you think, because I have Rh negative, and I think everyone in the family does. So do you know? I don't know. Do you know if you do?
No. I asked my mom blood type once because I wanted to get, someone needed some kind of part.
Yeah.
Someone needed some blood or something at one of the places I was working. So I asked mom, like, what's my type or whatever, and she didn't know. So I gave up.
Well, you know, they say the Rh negative is, you know, like the bloodline of the gods.
Man, I fucking believe that. I believe that.
I mean, but it's crazy when you think about how, like, a pregnant girl, like, you know, someone we know, she, you know, because she has Rh negative and, you know, the husband doesn't, you know, her body wants to attack the baby and kill it. So they have to, you know, give her like a special thing, a certain drug to make sure that the body doesn't try to kill the baby because it has a different blood type.
Wow, shit, I didn't know that. That's interesting.
Yeah. So why would the body do that? Why would the body attack the baby like that, you know?
That's a good question.
Yeah. But
I just don't, to me, I don't think there's any kind of real way that you could objectively say someone's a given race. So therefore it doesn't exist as a way to do taxonomy.
Yeah. I can see that.
I mean, you might observe like certain traits about somebody that you might kind of, but really if you were to look around, like, it's not even really statistically valid. If you look around the world, it doesn't exist. And IQ, I just ask, how would you really do it? Who's smart enough to come up with the test?
Yeah, I remember thinking that as a kid. These, you know, the standardized tests that they would give you. I'm like, well, who's making this? You know, I mean, who said that you are able to gauge my intelligence? You know?
I'm going to make a bold statement here. And that if someone has taken an IQ test more than once, you're dealing with both a moron and an asshole. You got both types there. I mean, if one time you're spacing out on the internet and you fuck around and try to answer some multiple choice, I'm talking about people that spend 2 or 3 hours on doing like 2 or 3 hours of your day. You're going to sit down to get a number that means nothing. What does it do for you? Does it affect your bank account? I don't understand. Why do you want to know this? It's useless information. First of all, you don't. Who made it up? Stephen Hawking said.
Oh, go ahead.
Stephen Hawking, they asked him, like, what's your IQ? He goes, I don't know. Anybody that measures that's a loser. I agree.
Oh, man.
But anyway, so aside from that, so that's politically, I can probably get down with really anything. Because I think people should have guns, because I love to see people enjoying themselves. And I've seen people at these gun ranges like laughing and fucking hooting it up, and occasionally kids don't get shot.
Well, dude, I mean, back in the day, in like the 20s, 30s, and such, apparently the kids, they would bring their guns to school, and they would learn, and they'd have their shooting classes, and they learned how to respect the tool.
I mean, I don't really have anything wrong with that.
Yeah, it's all just I feel like that there's all this hoopla made about it when it's a tool, and because it's been used to hurt people. It's like, we gotta get rid of this tool. It's like, there are other tools that can be used to hurt people, you know? What about the people that have the tool that don't hurt people?
And there's a lot of them, and that's the argument that won me over. Is like, I was like, oh, there's that. Like, if there were like 15 AR-15s in the U.S. and each one had like 1,000 bodies on it, I would be like, yeah, maybe I'm sort of anti these things being around. Maybe everyone shouldn't have one. Right. But the fact is there are like probably more than 300 million of like guns that are capable of killing plenty of people. And a lot of people are not turning up dead. In fact, most aren't. So to me, it's like I don't have the right to like elect some stormtroopers to come in and take somebody's shit. I'd be a dick if I did that.
Yeah, and that's what they're wanting to do. They're starting with the buyback, and then that's just the precursor to we'll just take them.
I do think people should think about better weapons.
Oh yeah, totally. But again, that's a weapon that hurts people.
Dude, weapons are a form of art.
Yeah, totally.
They are. I mean, and I don't like using them for violence or whatever, but I see art in weapons.